as many of you know, this summer we had a relocation of our national office from Colorado Springs to Reynoldsburg, Ohio. And if you actually pull up Google and do the driving directions, that actually puts us in closer proximity to the national office than to our district office by a couple of minutes. So I told my wife at the time, I said, honey, with everybody being so close, it's hard to say who's going to show up. I did not know that within the first 3 months, showing up to our church on a Sunday morning would be the president of the Christian Missionary Alliance, John Stumbo. But he's with us this morning with his wife, Joanna. John, would you come up?
Well, thank you, Pastor. Good morning, church.
Good morning.
You're probably have a few questions. Let me answer them quickly. Why am I here this morning? Because you're part of this broader Alliance family, and whenever we're in the area of Alliance Church, we like to show up and celebrate and worship Jesus. 2,000 Alliance churches that you're part of here in the United States, worshiping Jesus this morning in 37 different languages. And so we're in the area. So the second question you're probably wondering is, why are we in the area? Well, Joanna and I are new residents of Ohio, and for the first time are owners of a home with a wood-burning stove. Which requires, obviously, wood. And I have a friend who lives 25 miles up the road on 250. Rob and Pat, who are with us today, and he had wood. Better yet, he had a chainsaw and a log splitter. So rather than taking up 4 parking spots and not being very good at backing up the trailer, I'm over at the chiropractor's office right now. I hope he doesn't mind. But happily, don't need the chiropractor. Everything went well yesterday. So. The third question you might be wondering is, why did we choose Reynoldsburg, Ohio? Why did we leave Colorado Springs? And the simple answer is, every Christian organization I know offices in the same way. We build a building, we put in our staff, we lock the door for 40 hours a week, guaranteeing that the organization that's overseeing a mission doesn't have to be on mission as we go to work. Does that seem crazy to anybody or not? That by coming to work at a Christian organization, we don't actually have to deal with the non-Christian world as we come to work. We set ourselves aside, separate ourselves. And so we started to ask that question as to, maybe we should office in a different way. Maybe we should office in a way where our staff that's overseeing the mission could be on mission as we go to work. So while we're rebuilding a different kind of office, are we in the right city? And the answer was no. We want to be closer to more Alliance churches. In Colorado Springs, I could drive to 100 churches in a day's time. From Columbus, Ohio, I can drive to almost 800 churches. It would be nice to be in a city that had a real airport. So Columbus has a far better airport. And it'd be nice to be in a city that had more diversity, because I said 37 languages in the Alliance. We're a very diverse family here in the United States and across the world, and our staff hasn't reflected that diversity. So closer to family, better airport, more diversity, and lower cost of living. We couldn't pay our staff in Colorado Springs enough to buy their own houses anymore. So moving to Ohio seemed like a great idea because it met all those criteria. The welcome has been very good, and I just look forward to getting to know you better as time goes on. And we aren't that far away, so when we get that new office built, we'll expect lots of company, and we'll be ready for it. So thank you for your warm welcome to Ohio, and thanks for this moment.